Okay, so you guys remember what this line right here is called?
No, the y-axis.
X-axis. And this line up here is the y-axis. So the x-axis and the y-axis are basically two number lines. Like in the middle, this is 0, 1, 2. If you go back, it's -1, -2. It's a number line. It's like Battleship. You find a location by using these two number lines. You go right or left on the x-axis, and then you go up or down. The y-axis is also a number line. You guys played Battleship before?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I know you.
That's what we should play.
I know you guys have graphed before. You know how you go down to like C4?
Yeah.
Okay, that's how this works. It's just two numbers that's used to find a location, which is, what are those called on the globe? The two numbers we use to find a location. Latitude and longitude. Yeah, so for example, do you guys know what this middle point is called?
The origin.
Origin. And what are the coordinates for the origin?
0,
0, 0. So you need two coordinates to find any point. Coordinates are just numbers that describe location.
Up and over.
Yeah. So I guess people get these wrong because they do them in the wrong order. But you guys eventually figured out Bugs Bunny, right? So I think we know what order. So the first one tells you which way do I go if it's a 2?
Up,
Nope.
Across.
Okay, the little guy runs over first, and then he climbs the ladder. So it's 2, 3. So if they said A is at 2, 3, you put a little A right there. Okay, so where is, let's say B is at 1, -2. Where would that be?
Over 1, down 2.
Right 1, down 2. Okay, where is -3, -4 at? -3 means
Back 3, down
Right.
4.
you go this way first, and then go down on the ladder. So -3, -4 would be right there. Okay. Do you guys know what the quadrants are called? This was not on Bugs Bunny. You guys know what quadrants are?
Yeah,
You see how these axes split it up into the picture into 4? So they're called quadrants. This is the first quadrant, second, so it goes counterclockwise, third, and fourth. So A is in the first quadrant, B is in the fourth quadrant, C is in the third quadrant. Okay, probably the one that people miss the most are like the ones with zeros on them. Where would 0, -2 be?
Stay at the origin or stay down 2.
Okay, go right 0, right or left 0, and then down 2. So that would be right there. Okay, is D in a quadrant? No, it's on the y-axis, but it is not in a quadrant. Alright. This is very warm. Yeah, let's jump in. So for number 1,
It's weird because it says state the city, but there's no.
yeah, it says for exercises 1 through 4, refer to the map of Illinois at the beginning. Yeah, just turn back a page. So question number 1 says, what city is in B4? So this is kind of like the Battleship thing. If you look at the bottom, it says A, B, C, D. Then going up, it says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So what city's in B4? Springfield. Oh wait, you need a, do you have graph paper? Nope, not number 2. Number 3, what's number 3 ask for? Number 3, what's the location of Rock Island? Where is Rock Island? Still can't find it. Did you say B6? Oh, A6. Yeah, it's on the top left corner-ish. Yeah, it's in A6. You sunk my battleship. Like day 1. Savvy, you need to grab paper over there.
Here.
Or Renee has 2 for some reason.
I already got one and then you gave me one.
Okay, number 5. So number 5 says state the coordinates. We're gonna take turns. Anybody want to volunteer to start us? Probably everybody's gonna get one. All right, let's go. Chase. Where is A at?
-3, -1.
Right. Left 3, so it's -3, and down 1, -1. Let's go this way. So Austin, number 7, where is C at?
3, 5.
Yes, yeah. So the graphs, a little bit of help here, go 6 out. So it goes 6 to the right, 6 to the left, 6 up, 6 down. So yeah, anyway, it's 3, 5. Number 9, Keegan, where's E at?
E is -4, 1.
Yep. 4 to the left, and then 1 up. This should have been our Friday assignment. Too bad. Tomorrow's not bad. It's a little bit weird. It's kind of short, actually. Okay, number 11. Let's see. Trace, where is G at?
G
Actually goes 7 to the left. I was wrong.
7 by 4.
Oh, no. Not G is not 7. I meant the edge of the graph is -7.
Oh shit, no. Oh yeah, 5 by. So 5 by 4.
Okay, close. When you go to the left, this would be -5. And then when you go down, this would be
-4.
-4, yeah. Alright. 13. Alright, Hallie, where is I at?
-1, 2.
-1, 2. Whoops. Okay, on 15 through 24, you can put them all on the same graph. Okay, because they're just a point for each. Normally when we were graphing, every problem has its own graph, but 15 through 24, they're just one dot. So there are some decimals and fractions in here. You guys fear no decimal, right? Okay, so I'll just label this 15 through 24, although I'm not going to do the evens still. Okay, Gracie, number 15. How do I get to 2, 4?
You go over to 4.
Yeah. So this way is right, and this way is left. So right 2 and up 4. Do we need to label it? I guess if you wanted to label it, you could call it 15. I don't know that pudding in, but it'll be okay. I'm not gonna put anything beside it. I can just tell by looking at the picture if it's right or not. Savvy 17. Where is -1, 3? How do we get there?
Back, like to the left 1 and then up 3.
Yep, left 1, up 3. Anea, 0, -4.
So you just stay in the middle and go down 4
Don't go right or left, 0 right or left,
on the
and
y-axis.
down 4 on the y-axis. Okay. Gotta find my place every time. Alright, Leighton, -5, -2.5.
You go to the left 5 and then down
2.5 is
2.
2.5. So down 2.5. So it'll be kind of in the middle. Alright, 23 says 3/2, -3. So how do I figure out where 3/2 is?
Improper fraction.
Yeah, how do I figure out how far to go for 3/2?
3 divided by 2.
3 divided by 2 is, you guys know what that is?
1.5.
1.5, or you could say 1.5. So, forgot how would I get there?
Over 1.5.
Okay, to the right 1.5, which is like 1.5. So there's 1, so half there, and down, whoops, I shouldn't put a dot right there. And then down 3. On 24 it says 2.25, and 22 says 1.75. How far is 2.25? Yeah, it's kind of halfway to halfway. It's like $2.25. That's closer to $2 than it is to $3, right? So it's 2 1/4, 2 1/4. All right, 25. We said this at the beginning, but this is not on the graph. 25. You can put all your answers on the graph paper if you want. You don't have to use. Is everybody already doing that? Maybe too late. You don't have to use line paper. What are the coordinates of the origin? So,
0, 0.
yeah, the origin was a point in the middle. Yeah, that would be 0, 0. You guys know what origin means? Like normally?
Beginning.
Beginning, yeah. You guys heard the phrase origin story?
Mm-hmm.
Like a comic book movie or something. All right. 26 through 29. You can put all those on one graph as well. But we're not just graphing on those. We're also stating, here, I'm going to do it like this. We're also stating what quadrant or axis they're in. Okay, so I'll put that there, and then I'll put a graph over here. The graph doesn't need to be huge. They're not giving us giant numbers, so you don't have to make a huge graph. All right, Isabel. Number 27, where is 5, -2?
Go to the right. Oh wait, like what quadrants in?
No, just where it is.
Oh, go to the right 5 times and then down 2.
Yep. Okay, but we do have to say what quadrant it's in. Were you here when we talked about that?
No, is it in 4?
Yeah, it is in 4. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. So you have to write 4th quadrant somewhere. The book puts it in Roman numerals for some reason. If it's not in a quadrant, it's on an axis. So if it's on an axis, you gotta state what axis it's on. Ashlyn, how do we get to -1, 6? Where's that?
To the left 1 and then up 3.
Okay, and what quadrant is that in?
In the second.
Okay, 29 is actually the last graph. "31" just says what quadrant it's in. I think they want to see if what quadrant or axis is it in. They want to see if you can figure it out without graphing, I guess. So, Ben, 0, 1, what quadrant or axis is it in?
0, 1.
Yeah.
It's on the y-axis.
Right. 0, 1 is just basically it's up 1, so that would be on the y-axis, not in a quadrant. Alright. Chase, we made it all the way around. Because so many people are gone. Negative 5.90. Okay, we don't have to graph it, we just have to say where it's at.
That'd be on the x-axis.
Right, it'd be over here somewhere. So it's like on the x-axis. Uno más. 35, a point at which both coordinates are positive. So, Austin, we're still asking what quadrant is it in. So if both coordinates are positive, what quadrant will it end up in?
The first quadrant.
Right. So, for example, if you had like +2, +2, where are you going to be? Boom, boom. You're going to be over here somewhere. Okay. Yeah, it's first quadrant.
Oh, didn't it?
Yeah, I said it was easier than Bugs Bunny.